Okay. We are back with a game I like to call Destiny 2. And the reason I like to call it Destiny 2 is because that's what it's called. Welcome in, Emil, and welcome in, Ahab. How are you two doing today? I hope everyone has had a great day. Just plugging in my controller, and we're going to get started with my dailies. As well as the fact... Can't hear me talking? What the fuck? All right, you can't hear me. Okay. It's not my fault then. I hope everyone's had a good day. We are going to do dailies. I'm going to try to do my invasions, hopefully in 2 runs. So yeah, bye-bye, Ahob, and hope you have a good day. I'm going to try and do my invasion dailies and then attempt to get a God rolled recluse because I really want a God rolled recluse. This thing I've been chasing for a while. It sucks that I couldn't get it holo foiled when it first came out. But, like, there's not a lot I can do about that. So, what I really want is a recluse with destabe and probably something like, Destiny Port. Probably Repulsor Brace and maybe something else. Question is, do these guys... Oh, they are all over there. Okay. Okay. Well, I didn't mean to... Oh, I didn't get any of the lockboxes because I didn't go after them. I didn't mean to go after just kills. I was just in such a good position that I could go for just kills. I don't know if I'm allowed to, like, go... If I, like, those lockboxes go to my postmaster or what? 29. I can upgrade my Doomfang Pauldron with that. I'm slowly shifting from Ursa Furiosa to Doomfang Pauldron because of the extended super that Doomfang provides. And I really want that extended super. Not just the extended super, but also the void melee kills, recharge the thing. Oh, hello, you changed pose. That looks oddly strange. I like the escalating bonus void damage too. It's just this gauntlets have good stuff. So, like, defeating targets with void damage has a chance to grant escalating bonus damage to void weapons. Defeating targets with void melee grants super energy. While Sentinel Shield is active, defeating targets with melee attacks recharges shield throw, which extends your super on hitting a target. I really want this solely for the increased damage. This is good because it does buff Unbreakable, but I don't think it's enough. I might use this for GMs over this, but for now I'm using Doomfang. To go with the Doomfang, I want a God-rolled Recluse, because Recluse is my favorite SMG in the entire game, and something I would like to upgrade. I don't know what else it can come with, though. Here we go. So, Repulsor Brace Destabe is one of the roles I'm looking for. I do have Feeding Frenzy Destabe, I do kind of want a Master of Arms role for when I'm not running Void, though. Collective actions, okay. Tap the trigger, no, definitely not. Don't want Desperate Measures. So if in my damage section, I would want Master of Arms, Chaos Reshaped, or Destabe. And in the first column, I would want Repulsor Brace, Feeding Frenzy, or Subsistence. Because those are roles that I want. And I want what is it called? A Stability Masterwork. I miss how you could get holo-foiled ones, though. I wish holo-foiled ones were still on the table. I need to check. They did. I had to check real quick because I swear that there were less weapons on the thing this time, on the Brave thing, and it turns out there is. They removed Hammerhead from the selection because Hammerhead is now in the other one. Oh, he's somewhere down there. That's unfortunate for him. Is he really just going to spawn in the open? No, he spawned behind me this time. Is he waiting this out? See if he's in there. Don't think he's in there. He probably is in there now that I think about it. Yeah. Or not? Where the fuck? Where the fuck did he go? Has he just vanished? Did he DC? I think he DC'd. I think the other guy just disconnected. All right. Do I get a thing back from disconnecting? All right. Yeah, I got a death mark back. All right, cool. So that yielded me what? That yielded me 3 death marks. All right, so now we can go over to the other thing. I'm going to grab that. Switch this over to Doomfang, and then I'm going to save this as with Doomfang instead. I like the optionality between Recluse and Reckless Oracle. Definitely use different mods and shit. But yeah, I want Repulsor Brace on a Recluse. So we go here. Onslaught Attunement, still got that attuned. And I believe it's a Pinnacle Ops. So if I'm going to be doing anything from Pinnacle Ops, I would rather have... Do I want a DFA or do I want a Hothead? That's a kinetic grenade launcher. I'm going to go for a DFA. I don't think I've gotten a good DFA since this season started. I also still haven't done that one quest for the thing. Ever since this, yeah, the distortions one. Open your map and find where the strange signal leads. I still haven't done that quest. Okay, Widow's Court is the onslaught for right now, which is fine, except for it's not, because I have to fight Scorn. You have to fight Scorn in this onslaught, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, it's fine. I guess. I'm always torn, because on one hand, I love the Brave thing. On the other hand, the Crucible site is just so iconic. I don't know why this is so much bigger. Oh, it's got a bunch of eyes. That's so cool. I'm gonna rock with Necrosis. Here's the thing. You can't get a lot of these legendary ornaments anymore. So, like, it's lucky to even have them to begin with. I don't even know where I got the Recluse one from. It could have been just buying it. It does suck that you can't get a lot of legendary ornaments for weapons. You can't even get a Last Perdition anymore. Last Perdition's gone. Hello. It's a big boy. I'm amplified. I didn't even do anything and I'm already amplified. Hello, what are you running? Is that a Claw of the Wolf? Or a something claw? What is that? What gun is that? Show me your gun. Show me your gun. I want to see your gun. Claws of the Wolf. Ooh. God, I love this build so much. I love this build on Void Titan because of how many buffs Volatile gives you as a Titan. I actually haven't tried this on any other class though. I've never really made any builds for other classes yet. I've only really just played Titan. Why did the Mexican take his wife to the roof? I don't know why. I know I'm going to regret asking. I know I'm going to regret the answer to this. Give. God, I love this SMG so much. Okay, prototype Truth Seeker, and we already have our super. Tequila. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that one. God, I love this gun so much. It reminds me of when Recluse was the best weapon ever. Doody. God, I remember when Recluse first released, I saw it. Hang on, let me turn on Twitch integrated throwing system before I get yelled at. I remember when Recluse first released. I remember when Recluse first released, I saw it and I was like, ooh, an SMG. And I went straight for it in competitive. And I don't know why I did that, but I did, and I used it in a couple raid content. My brother was like, don't use it. It's a PvP weapon, not a PvE weapon. I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna use it for Cali. It was like during Last Wish. And it surprisingly went really well because of how much damage Master of Arms did. And I think it was Jack took a look at the... took a look online to check, and it turns out it was doing its headshot damage for body shots. Which is why it was so strong. I love volatile. I love volatile. I love it when things explode. It's also just a very good weapon in general. If someone told me to grab a Void SMG, I think this would be the one I use 10 times out of 10. It's just Recluse is such a good weapon. It's got good stats. It's good. It's a good archetype of SMG. I know some people prefer the one from Duality. I honestly prefer this one over that one. I prefer Recluse over the Duality SMG because of how it works and because of the frame. I guess it depends on what frame you're a fan of. I like lightweight frames. I don't know where the fuck that one went. What? How is that fair? Fuck off. There we go.
Good work, Guardians. Let's bring those Elixni home.
Okay, we gotta love the new way Truth works. Just as an absolute spraying rocket launcher. Oh, he switched to a Recluse too. Oh my god. Oh, he's got a good roll on it too. Oh, and that's the original one, not the new one. I don't think you can tier it though, which kind of sucks about it. It does keep levels though. Yeah, that's a DFA. Can't cause explosions because I love my thing that calls down a thing. Oh, Recluse buddies. We're straight up Reclusing it out here. I got a legendary payout. I don't know what I did. Oh, Mastery and Pinnacle Ops. Oh wait, did I get an exotic bounty after that? Oh, I did. Complete 2 Pinnacle Ops with a grade of A or higher. That's quite literally what I'm doing right now. I'm farming for a gold roll Recluse, and I'm doing that already. What's good about this build is that I don't have to use abilities in order to do ad control. Abilities and secondaries are all reserved for targets that take a bit more to be killed. love this build so much. Chat, you don't understand how much I'm enjoying this build. I think I prefer this over Reckless Oracle because of just how often I can fire. God, I love that rocket. And I get Truth Seeker off that. God, just all the volatile. Blood type. You kept saying be positive. I found a heartwarming. I've heard that one. I like that one. Hey, use the Nova Bomb. Nope, turret got him. God, this feels so good to use.
Standing strong, Guardians. We're almost through this.
Void is my favorite goddamn element, just because of how much of a jack of all trades it is. And we got a level 3 with us. I want a high five. Okay. You got teammates. The fact that I can keep that going for that long is great. And I live. It's just so insane how long you can keep Banner Shield up for, and I love it.
Our many hands join in praise.
Ooh, this one is incandescent. Why did the lion get the divorce? Why? Incandescent, keep away, armor piercing rounds, small bore, range masterwork. Ooh, what does this do? Oh, okay, yep, encore, whatever, we're going with that. Keeping that in the vault for later. Outlaw kill clip, such an old role, not good anymore. Paragon keep. His wife was a cheater. No! But I thought they loved each other. Okay, let's see. I'm going to use the one that makes it a PvP weapon again. It just feels so light. And this is a primary weapon that does all this. I love dad jokes. Dad jokes are the best. Jokes become dad jokes when they become apparent. I got the slammer. Pretty sure it's an onslaught weapon. A saboteur stole a battery. How could they? Yeah, enemies like that is why I carry around secondaries. Okay. And gets prototype troop seeker.
I'm picking up more than a dozen hostiles inbound to the ADU.
Oh damn, that sucks. I can't wait to see what happens when they all attempt to get past the good old-fashioned void. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Void. That's right, void. The Saboteur stole a battery is so, like, not true because they spawn really far away from the ADU. So, like, how did they steal it? I do really want to try and make a patrol zone mod for Halo that makes it play like a Destiny patrol zone. This weapon is such a cool weapon. Alright, we're going to put it back to its default routes as a brave weapon. God, that noise I've heard so often. Just the... Ah, that reminds me of the good old days, that sound. That's such an old but gold sound. It's a sound that I don't think I'll ever forget. Alongside the Ace of Spades shooting sound effect. Oh my god. All the void. I think this build works a lot better in single player or solo play. But if you got a team with you, it's still good because each volatile explosion heals your teammates. Enter the void. Hey, my lord. Yeah, that's right. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it, huh? What are you gonna do about it? Okay. Jump over those two. Yeah, it's just such a... I think the blue one, the brave one works best because you got the thing. Caught the flowers today at the funeral. Who is throwing flowers at a funeral? That's so dumb. Right, I can also remove the void weapon boost thing I have on. Shit! You won't beat the void! The void sustains me! The void sustains me! Yes, the void sustains me. That is why I love this build so much.
Good work, Guardians.
Just the constant keeping yourself alive with all the explosions around you just makes it so much fun. Crack open this drink. This is what sucks. This game is going, and there's a chance that we never see this again. I mean, what's it called? Jump spaces started getting like dipping their dipping their toes into build crafting. Problem is, the game doesn't run as well as Destiny runs. Destiny running so well is why it's so great. If they can get jump space to run as well as Destiny runs, and make the weapons and like perks feel as good as Destiny's do, I think they have a solid game on their hands. Like, obviously it's not a game where you're supposed to have classes, but you know what I mean. Like, Fortnite also has that thing with Save the World, where they have, like, weapon classes and weapon perks. I'm fine with that. And boom. Boom. Oh my god, you guys get really tanky. That's why we carry around that thing. When these guys become basically mini bosses is why we carry it around.
Guardians, you've got new hostiles closing in on the ADU fast.
Yeah, these are the ones that just spawn straight here, aren't they? Damn, I'm not too scared about those hostiles anymore. I don't know about you guys, but those hostiles don't really scare me anymore. Okay, call down the explosions. Give me my volatile. It's time to go volatile. Oh yeah, I also get weakened when I shoot an enemy after picking up a void breach. I do want the armor that comes from Pinnacle Ops because it spawns more void breaches. Stupid face. How dare you, Seraph? How you doing, Seraph? How's your day been? Yeet. Yeet. Okay, well that was disrespectful. I could have handled just the first part. You didn't have to do that part. Has Bells made you get on Overwatch yet to play the new tank? What the fuck? Excuse me, come through. Just set up my shield. Yep. I love being a shield. Bells didn't, but Raz did. It's interesting. It's, from what I've seen, it's like a Reinhardt mixed with a Vendetta kind of deal. No, stay behind my shield. Damn, they get their Nova Bombs back quick. God, the fact that I was still in Super that entire time. It's so great. I heard an exotic Engram somewhere. Okay, you say it's interesting, but is she fun? Though my games tonight have been people. Had an Ana who had less than 500. Oh my god. How do you... This is why you need to play with Bells. That way you don't have those kinds of Anas. You always have a Mercy being like, you want heals? You want heal? No? You good? Okay. I'm just saying you might need a little bit of heals. Envious Arsenal bait and switch. I'll take that. And you go into the vault. Just for context, chat, we do not endorse slurs here. Seraph is 100% joking, I hope. I like her kit. She's a lot of fun to me. The omnidirectional, her dash is omnidirectional, unlike Diva. Yeah, she can go like back. She can't go upwards from what I know. It's like a left and right dash. I haven't played her yet, but I've seen a little bit of gameplay of her. It's also funny that she basically outs Roadhog as a fan of Mecha, which is really funny. I am curious to try her because I do like the melee characters they've been releasing. Like, obviously outside of, like, Ryan and that. I've enjoyed playing Vendetta, and I'm really curious to try out Demon. It's also insane that she's voiced by Lily Pichu. I was like, I don't know how I feel about Lily's voice for that. Then I heard Lily's voice acting for her, and I'm like, who is this person? I've watched so many videos of Lily Pichu, and I have never heard her like put on that kind of voice. That's actually, it's so. Sometimes you forget that people who voice act have like years of voice acting under their belt. My wife left a note on the fridge saying, "This isn't working. I'm leaving." I opened the door, and my beer is cold. I don't know what she's talking about. She's grounded, but one of her perks makes her sword slashes recharge the shield. Dude, Reinhardt could 100% use that kind of perk.
High-energy particle readings are climbing, focused on a few key areas.
Sorry, I'm misspelling. No, it's all good.
To close them.
I love volatile. Volatile, volatile, volatile. Oh yes, explosions. Oh, so many purple explosions. I love purple. Another perk gives a thrust attack 150% lifesteal. Jesus! They're really leaning into the duelist aspect of her. What the fuck? Love that ability so much. Because I get it back every like 10 seconds. I just realized we're nearly at the end of the game. I think I would like to see more mobile when ejected from... See a more mobile person when ejected from the mech. Oh, is she like Baby Diva where she's super... Where she like doesn't really have any abilities. She's just out of mech with a little mini... I know she holds the cannon. But does she not like have any abilities like Diva? Just survive until remech. I feel like it makes sense because it would be annoying if you gave mobility to a character who is supposed to be punished for... losing the mech. Call forth the old gods. Oh, we can easily beat this in the time limit. Even a roll would have been nice. I'm not saying you're grappling hook, some just a smidge of mobility. That's fair, I guess. I'm just imagining her doing a little Cassidy roll while still holding the cannon. Who's alive? No. Booty, booty.
The Elixni are counting on you, Guardians. Get in and get
Would
them
be
out.
hilarious. Just, I love the people showing pictures of Heavy from TF2 while she's got the cannon. Does the cannon have infinite ammo when she's out of mech, or even Banner in human form has something other than his shots? That's fair. Yeah, you do have a point there. Oh, I lose my abilities when I'm in here. Hang on. That is a lot of Grim. Yeah, you thought you could hide from me this time? You little shit. No, it has a reload? Okay, so it's not infinite ammo. I guess that makes sense. Otherwise, she could just hold down a lane and keep firing until she gets her super back. Or her mech back, I mean. Fear me! I am Void! Okay, get that. You're vulnerable now. And boom, boom, boom.
Good work, Guardians. Let's bring those Elixni home.
I love this build so much, Seraph. You have no idea. It's a void build where if I kill someone, they explode. And when they explode, they spread a debuff that causes other enemies to explode. And when they explode, they spread a debuff that causes other enemies to explode. And when they explode, they cause a debuff that causes other enemies to explode. And every single one of those explosions heals me back to full health. So as long as there's a group of enemies, I am creating explosions. And then when they die from the explosions, they drop a little item on the floor that, what's it called? That gives me an even bigger explosion. It's just so funny. Got that. Volatile. I can also call down the gods to smite my enemies, like that. Gorgeous. I was thinking of booting up the game today, but I was like, I don't want to get stressed with Overwatch. I don't want to solo Overwatch, and I don't want to get stressed playing solo Overwatch. Okay. We good.
Guardian, the power of my forebearers is yours to wield. Break the enemy's defenses.
Okay, there's 3. Why did I get... Okay. Get in my shield! I do this to keep you alive.
great out there. Just hold on a little longer.
Got my prototype Truth Seeker back. Okay. Team. Oh my god, the stupid thing has blocked the shot. Stand behind the shield. Why did that go directly up? God, I was able to keep the shield up that entire DPS fight, that entire boss fight. Alright. Let's see if we got a god roll of my recluse.
The ADU is stable and the area is
Ooh,
secure.
wait, that's a DFA with the thingy.
Once enough of these automated defenses are online, we won't need more than a token red jack force to hold them.
Ooh, that's a pretty shitty recluse.
But I wouldn't put all your faith in automated defenses. Rasputin was the best there was, and even he had his limits.
I just realized these two are probably part of a fire team. They look identical. They both have the same skull-shaped helmet, and I'm just standing here in my gold and white regalia. I really do like the gold and white regalia. I really wish that the thing I only got one recluse off that? What the fuck? Wait, I only got one recluse. And it wasn't even a good roll. Rolling Storm, Maghow, Snapshot, Light Touch, Outlaw, Explosive Payload. What was Light Touch? What do we get for this one? Ooh, Explosive Payload, Rampage, Accelerated Assaults. Can I increase the range? It's got full bore. Okay, that's a pretty damn good DFA, even for PvP. I like that. Can I... No, that's why I don't use it. That just turns it grey. No. I need my gold and white gun. Royal Protector. Is this the same hot hitter? Is this no? This is a new one. What the fuck? I don't see the point of Envious Arsenal if you can just get Reconstruction. All right, one moment. I'm gonna quickly do something. Okay. Ba-la-la-la-lam. 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 Okay. Hmm. This auto rifle could have been so good, and then they made it a support frame. It's Frost. Okay, the game froze for a second. This gun could have been so good. Crystalline Corpse from Rampage. That's so good. I do wish that this weapon wasn't a support frame, because I love the look. I'd love it if it wasn't. Ooh, I got Can this thing roll with Crystalline Corpse from Headstone? Because I've been trying to look for more Crystalline Corpse Bloom Headstone weapons. What's the gun? What's the gun called? Dead Horse 04. Okay. Dead Horse 04. No, it can't roll with Crystalline Corpse Bloom and the thing. I didn't tab back in, so it stayed at low FPS. The game is frozen. I might have to restart. Are we good, Destiny? They did the same thing with the old auto rifle from that one season. I have two variants of it now. It used to be solar, now it's it used to be a solar high impact frame, now it's an arc support frame. Which, it was such a weird thing to do. It's the original Prepitalis or whatever it is. Where is the gun? It is here somewhere. I have both the new one and the original. I'm also running out of vault space soon because of how many duplicates I have of weapons. I could probably wipe everything from this vault. I do want to get a good roll on Prosecutor. I know I have both versions somewhere. I just cannot find it. Where is it? I also have the funnel web, which was supposed to replace the other thing. Unforgiven. The original Unforgiven. Where the fuck is this gun? I know it's in my vault somewhere. I have one. I have a version that isn't stupid. I wish you could sort by season. Sorting by season would be pretty cool. There's the new one. Here's the new one. Which its perks isn't bad. They're not bad perks by any means. It's just that it's a support frame auto. And I wish it wasn't a support frame. Do I have any D-Stab original recluses? I don't think I do. No, I do not. That's sad. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. All these Forsaken era weapons. Right side of wrong, a thin line, main ingredient. Oh my god. I feel so nostalgic for those weapons. If only they brought back the Tangled Shore and let you collect weapons from there again. And Titan. I want Titan back. There were so many cool locations they had that they just removed and never brought back. There it is, I see it. It's at the bottom here. I'm locking it because it's the only way you can get that variant now. So this is the new one. A support frame auto. A support frame auto that you have to let travel first, and I don't even think goes as long range as other ones. It goes to the very end of this, I think. You still have to let it, like, fly. I don't know if it tracks. Still, it's a support frame auto at 600 RPM. That's what it is now. It used to be this, a slow firing high impact frame solar auto. I don't know why they changed it, but they did, and it feels off. That was so cool, I didn't realize I could travel that far. But yeah, I do miss this version. I am tempted to go into PvP with this version. Just to fuck with people who don't know that it used to be this. I also got a pretty decent roll on it. Accurized rounds, extended barrel, dynamic sway, and dragonfly. This is my 100 range roll. It's got a bit of kick, but like if you're like anyone on mouse and keyboard, you play with mouse and keyboard, and you don't get any kick. Because apparently that's fair. Yeah. Recoil on control. Let's check. Let's test, actually. I don't actually know if there is any difference. It just feels like there's a difference. It's on mouse and keyboard. Controller. Can't tell if it's because I moved or not. A little bit higher. Either way, high impact frames are fun, and I wish it stayed like this. Especially after the buff. I love how they're all wearing all this gear. I wonder if you can, like, launch one off the side. And, like, actually get a kill on one. I want to be a guardian who has a kill on a target frame. Boom, boom. So this is like a hypothetical. If you get this many enemies to hit with your shield, you probably could just stay in shield forever. You straight up could stay in your shield forever if you manage to have this many enemies to hit. I don't know if diminishing returns is ever going to take into effect, but doesn't look like it does. Doesn't look like diminishing returns ever really takes effect. You really could just sit here forever. Let's let it go down to like halfway and then we'll keep going. Can I hit them from here? Oh, I could. Let me go down to about halfway and then I'm going to throw it again. If I get it back to full super, there really is no limit. As long as enemies keep spawning in. Yeah, okay. There's no limit so long as you can keep hitting enemies. It also makes the fully charged sound when you do it. I just love how it flies to the end. And then I can get more. Yeah, and then you can see that you slowly stop getting it from that. But as long as I keep hitting enemies with the Doomfang shield, it keeps going. Like, obviously you need, like, what, 5 hits to actually get more back than what you lose? But that's still insane. Yeah, but anyway. A headstone support frame auto rifle with some good perks, but it's unfortunately a support frame. So unless you're really into support frames, I don't like it. It just sucks, man. I just wish it was better. Then you got an adaptive frame, which is a lightweight frame, but for some reason does a little bit less damage from what I recall. From what I recall, it's just the same thing, but a bit weaker. If I equip this. Lightweight frame. 29. 28. Yeah. Don't know why this is 28 and this is 29. There's something going on. Unless it's... I don't know. I think kinetic ones still do more damage. Got this one, which is the same thing, but I think it does more damage. Yeah, 30. Oh, I have target lock on this thing. Hang on. Still does more damage. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the heat weapons doing more damage. I think it's because it's a Star Wars thing. Maybe they told them to make it do more damage. Like, make it do more damage or else. But it's a fine weapon. I still prefer lightweight frames. I don't know if they take any lightweight frame aspects from them, but they could. Do we have a dungeon we could do? What are the rotated dungeons today? If it's an easy one, we can just slaughter our way through it, unless it's fucking the other one. I could do Grasp of Avarice. Grasp of Avarice is pretty easy, actually. Where's my solo dungeon? Did I not make a loadout? I should probably make a loadout for soloing dungeons. Hang on. Let me set it back up. I always thought I had the loadout set up. So I think we should now use Anarchy. Hang on, we'll start up the Anarchy build, and we'll just transfer it into Solar. Do 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 do. I love Grasp of Avarice. It's a really fun dungeon, except for that one encounter. And if you've played Grasp of Avarice, you know exactly what encounter I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Servitor encounter. I believe I have a Ringing Nail with both Scorching perks. I do have a Duke Mark 44 still. I was trying to remember if I still had one of these. I do. I still do have this Duke Mark 44. I had been wondering because it's a gun that apparently everyone loves that nobody has anymore. It carried me through PvP for a really long time. Ringing Nail. SC2. Wait, there's all my ringing nails? Fuck, I thought I had more ringing nails. I swear I had a hollow foil ringing nail. I'm checking. I'm checking my vault. The ringing nail. Yeah, Dragonfly Firefly roll on it. I don't have another one. The other one is from Black Armory. It was a Rampage Dragonfly. I think it was the curated. I don't know why it's on my Warlock, though. I love these. I love the Black Armory ones. They look so cool. I'm going to go Onslaught Dragonfly. Okay, Grasp of Avarice. I want a Headstone Ayers Luna, which is why we're going in here. I should be able to one-phase the Ogre. I think Hammer Titan is still ridiculously busted when it comes to doing damage. Oh. Okay, let's get started with soloing the dungeon. I feel like every time a new dungeon releases, the dungeon before it just becomes ridiculously easy to do. Except for Ghost of the Deep. Ghost of the Deep will still remain as such a shit show. I might need to get heal clip. Might need to put heal clip on this just to deal with the constant damage I'll be taking. I mean, I'm not going to be taking that much damage during the boss fight. I'm going to be throwing a hammer at enemies. I'm going to be throwing hammers at enemies instead of fighting. Instead of using my guns. Does Tractor Cannon increase melee damage? Is that why people use it? My vault is just completely filled to the brim with weapons. Does this increase melee damage? No, I'm going to grab it just in case. Because this would deal more damage to... I don't know. The gun would deal damage. Tractor Cannon does not. On this. Tractor Cannon is just ingrained in me when it comes to being part of this build. Oh, I probably should have used my sword. Oh, there's plenty of ammo. I love my double hammer. This is why I think Seraph would like playing Titan. Just the throwing hammer alone is such a funny build. You just throw a hammer, you get stronger, you pick up hammer, you throw it again, you get even stronger, you fully heal, and then you keep throwing. Every enemy will soon fall to the one shot of the hammer. Every enemy will soon fall to the hammer. I remember doing this this dungeon with fuck, I can't remember who I did the dungeon with. I did it with someone. It had been a while since they had done a dungeon. And they remembered all the traps, and I was going through it with them, and I'm just like, okay, you pull the lever, and I'm gonna wait here until you do that. And he just goes, aha, I knew you were trying to trick me, and I'm like, that's the correct door. I shot at the door with the skull on it, and I'm like, can you go over there, pull the lever, and I'll go do this lever? He's like, aha, are you trying to trick me? He gets killed by the other door, and I'm like, I shot at the correct door. I was literally waiting for you to get your ass over here. Great. I love it. My friends don't trust me. Okay. Up here. Pull lever. Shrieker spawns in. Yeah, I think this was the... Which dungeon was this number? This was the third dungeon I think I solo flawless. It was a lot of fun. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, and then we came here, and I was waiting at this door, and he went over to that door and pulled the lever and died. And I'm like, I am not tricking. I don't even attempt to trick them. They just get themselves killed and assume it's my fault. I get blamed for other people's misfortune. Okay, now I remember correctly, there's a chest in this room. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. How about you? Put that in there. I would like... Oh, no. I bounced off the floor and lost my jump. I hope the checkpoint isn't far because I don't want to run all the way back. That room, I believe, is a checkpoint, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. I'm good. This level is pain. It's not that difficult. I just fucked up my jump. It's a pretty, like, easy dungeon to do once you understand how it works. Maybe this time you won't take away my jump. Okay, Eyes Luna. Ooh, Matador. Matador 64. Ooh. Opening shot, Lone Wolf. Accurized rounds. Small bore. Ah, if that was a range master, can I join you? I'm just doing it solo. Unburied treasure. Raiding this weapon grants increased period of rapidly decaying accuracy and range. No way. This is like the perfect PvP shotgun. I don't like shotguns in PvP, but that's still a really good PvP shotgun. I'm gonna just... Oh my god, I do have 100 range. Oh my god, because of the extra masterwork stuff you get from tier 5s. Oh, that's staying in my... That's staying in the box. That's staying in the PvP box. That is such a good roll. How do you upgrade your Guardian power level? You do the featured... events. Or the featured activities. the 3 activities at the very top of each section of like dungeons, Vanguard, and all that, they will give you gear that increases your power level. Okay. Can't tell if that's animated or if that's just physics. Can I add exotics without paying money? You can. However, if you don't have an expansion, the game won't let you get certain exotics. You need to buy an expansion to get that expansion's exotics. For example, if you don't have the Forsaken thing, you can't get Forsaken exotics. Which is kind of cringe. Tractor cannon. Plant a rally flag. Fires are the insatiable. The disrespect. I don't think that hit. Can you put more than one exotic or armor? No, you can only have one exotic armor piece and or weapon at a time. So, like, you can have an exotic armor and an exotic weapon, but you can't have 2 exotic weapons or 2 exotic armor pieces. I'm so burdened, chat. I think I need, what, 30 to do this? Seven. Okay. Can't remember if it's 30 or not. Shit. No fuckers spawned in. I needed thralls. Might have to be a 2-phase. Yeah, it'll have to be a 2-phase because no thralls spawned in for me to power up my hammer. Okay, so it's 20. I have Forsaken Bone Light, Witch Queen, Lightfall, Final Shape, and one of the DLC I can't remember, but all the main story DLC before Bungie ended. I also have 30. Okay, you should be able to get every single exotic. You just have to play quite a bit. Oh, I can throw hammers while I have the thing up. Okay. Oh my god, where'd my hammer go? You dastard little shit. We are not Thor and Mjolnir. You do not just get to go away whenever you want. Okay, I need 20. Where? Okay, you can very clearly tell these things don't drop where they're supposed to. I refuse to play for the Star Wars DLC. That's fair. You won't be able to get any of the exotic from the Star Wars DLC, but you can get the other exotics. You can get one heat weapon that doesn't come from Star Wars. Every other heat weapon is locked behind the Star Wars DLC. 20. I got 21. Okay, I just need the game to actually spawn in Thrall so I can keep my buffs of Burning Fists. It's not 20, I was lied. Did you pay for it? Yeah, I paid for it. I like Destiny. I had fun with it. So I don't see a reason why I didn't really see a reason not to buy it. I like Star Wars and I enjoyed Destiny. I had fun playing it. Some people probably thought it was cheesy. That's their right. Okay, more Thrall. Can you stop dying to the thing? Okay, easy 2-phase. Paid for the main story DLC and 30th anniversary pack. That's enough for me. That's fair. It's a good DLC, the story one. Still trying to earn the Halo 1 Magnum. Yeah, that quest is kind of annoying sometimes, but you know. It works. It's an okay gun. It's not the best gun, but the gun's okay. Okay. Do I have to play Days of Eternity over and over again? Well, you got to figure out what the quest says. If the quest asks for you to play Days of Eternity over and over again, then you got to play Days of Eternity. If you don't have the quest, you can also search up a Datto guide. Datto. AKA John Destiny. AKA that tutorial guy. AKA ba-da, ba-da. You might have to do something special to find the quest to begin with. Actually, I'm pretty sure you buy the quest off Xur. You do something like buy the quest off Xur. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've done the Magnum quest. Boop. Okay. I remember that being a lot more difficult. I remember people used to say you couldn't physically do that one unless you had the Always On Time Sparrow. What's your least favorite DLC in Destiny? Dark Below. Dark Below for Destiny 1 gotta be my least favorite. I am not a fan. Dark Below is like 2 story missions and a raid. Don't get me wrong, Crota's End was nostalgic, and it was a lot of fun to play Crota's End when it came out. Or whenever I got the time to do it. But Crota's End is just not a good... Dark Below is just not a good DLC in general. It's kind of shit. People shit on the one DLC. There's the one DLC that came out with that thing. I can't remember what it was called. The free DLC that came with Fate or whatever. Iron something. When you go back to the Plaguelands. People shit on that one. Dark Below was worse. Dark Below was 2 story missions and a... What's it called? It's all the way up there. Cool. Dark Below was 2 story missions and a raid. It came with some cool stuff like exotics and things, but it didn't have enough. Dark Below did not have enough to be called a raid. Oh, that's not good. Budgies in the water right now. Then Sony might shut them down. Probably. That seemed like quite a bit of a turn for just that. God, if there was a way to skip this counter, I would. That's what they get for abandoning Destiny. Happens. Shit like this happens to devs all the time. It just sucks that it happens to a dev team working on a game that I love. They clearly wanted to try something new with Marathon. Didn't work out, and unfortunately that put them in a spot where they couldn't do it. Oh, I'm not using my sword. I'm using Anarchy. I am dumb. Have you played Marathon? No, I'm not a fan of extraction shooters. I don't really like extraction shooters. I'm more of an arena shooter, and I'm more of an arena shooter kind of person. I guess you could say Destiny kind of falls under that category. I like arena shooters the most, like Halo, but games like Halo don't really come out anymore. Halo's really the only arena shooter left on the market. Or at least the only one that I'm aware of. From what I can remember, not many arena shooters come out. More of a PvE guy. Yeah, that's fair. I do like PvE activities, don't get me wrong. I do love Halo's campaign. And I love playing Destiny PvE. I just like... When I play PvP, I just like PvP shooters. I like arena shooters when it comes to PvP. I do also kind of like Battle Royales. I like Fortnite. But I think my like of Fortnite comes more from the fact that I play with friends than I do actually genuinely enjoying the game. I think my enjoyment of Fortnite would probably transfer over to Halo if all my friends played Halo with me. So I wouldn't say it's a Fortnite enjoyment. I would say it's a playing with friends enjoyment. On a side note, whenever I play Halo, I can't help but feel Halo Reach. It is a modified Halo Reach engine, which is why it feels like Halo. Heavily modified Halo Reach engine at that. Clear out all these ads. I don't know. It's just Destiny is such a like refined way of weapons and stuff. I think Destiny have some of the best feeling guns in any game. Like, I think even games like Call of Duty struggle to keep up with how good the guns feel. Guardian Jetpack feels similar to Halo Reach and many of the... I think Assassination's a different thing, because Assassinations and Halo Reach were a backsmack, while in this game, finishes are a thing that happens when an enemy gets to low enough health. Okay, let's clear this burden. I remember almost dying in my solo flawless run because I got burned and I didn't cleanse it. I fucking ran. Holy shit, Nex. 320 streams. You are almost at a year. Why? Why do this, Nex? Why do this to yourself? Oh, there he is. Your favorite game? Halo game? Halo Reach? Yeah. Reach is my favorite Halo game. As much as people online are trying to start making Halo Reach the worst Halo game, I still think Reach is my favorite. Which is probably why I enjoyed Campaign Evolved so much, was because it plays like Reach without like armor abilities. Reach just feels good. Got a small headache. I'm sorry for causing your headache, Nex. I know it was me. You don't have to hide. Have a good rest, Nex. Enjoyed Halo Reach somewhat. Why I somewhat enjoy Destiny 2. I enjoy Destiny 2 because the guns feel good. Things like hand cannons feel really good to use. Exactly enough. That's the thing that I think a lot of games struggle with. Something like a hand cannon in Destiny feels infinitely better than most of the guns in other video games. Please just be down there. Okay, he's down there. People calling Reach worse than Halo 5. I wouldn't go that far. Like, I get people don't like Halo Reach, but it's funny when people come back and pretend like there was never hate towards every Halo game. I think Combat Evolved is the only Halo game that didn't get a fuck ton of hate when it released. That's the thing. It's genuinely that's genuinely what it is. People pretend like Halo 2 and Halo 3 came out and were met with universal praise and nobody disliked them. There was an entire website about why Halo 2 sucked. It was called it was like halo2sucks.org or something like that, or something about it. Even Halo Reach had a website. Halo Reach had a website that was like decanonizehaloreach.com or something. I'll have to search it up after this, but it's weird that people try to pretend that Halo 2 and 3 didn't also get a bit of hate when they released. And then people warmed up to it. It's a thing. Game comes out, everyone says it sucks, and then come back later and be like, oh, it's actually not that bad. It happens all the time in Halo. Which is a strange thing to happen, but it happens. I'll search up the website after this. I know it doesn't exist anymore, but I know people have documented its existence. You can probably visit it if you go to the web archives. I'm gonna watch you despawn as I complete this encounter. What the fuck? How did you get outside of it? Yeah, there's supposed to be a magnet that keeps you in there. Halo 5 is the worst Halo game. Something about the core game makes me want to buy my controller. I think Halo 5 is the best when it comes to multiplayer. When it comes to customs, Halo 5 is by far the best. It has the strongest custom games so far. I think Halo Infinite would have had a stronger custom games community than Halo 5 if people were more active, if Forge came out when the game did. Not a Paragon one again. Damn. Let me search it up. I know there's a website that it was just all about people hating Halo 2. Okay. It was called Halo2Sucks.com. Here's a post from November 9th, 2004 on Bungie.net. Halo 2 sucks. So does anyone else think Halo 2 doesn't even compare to the first? I was so excited waiting to get the game, stayed up late, went through the midnight madness, waited an hour, finally got the game, and what a total disappointment. Yeah, the graphics are better, but it looks less real somehow. The expressions look fake. The 3-shot burst on the rifle is a joke. On normal modes, you can stand still, and it takes quite a while for an elite to kill you. The AI doesn't seem any better to me. It's cool how vehicles tear apart, but on one level, I was driving through a torn-up Ghost, and my friend hits me square with a rocket. It just pushes me back. It didn't even hurt. No lie. No lie. You can now run into someone in full speed with a Ghost, and it just sends them flying back hundreds of feet, but yet still standing. I am sitting here writing this as my 2 other friends give the co-op a try. They gave up after a few minutes. We called several other friends, and they all agreed that it just isn't right. I always said I didn't understand why I love Halo so much. Now I'm not sure why I dislike Halo 2 so much. I just do. I never thought I'd be sitting here writing this. What happened to Bungie? Yeah. So, when did Halo 2 come out? When did Halo 2 come out? 9th of November. So that was on the day it released. This post was made on the day of release. Isn't Reach a good game? I like Reach. 2004. No, Halo Reach also had a hate website. But yes, Halo 2 also got shit when it released. Halo 2 got lots of shit. Halo Reach, canon. No, it's called Halo Reach isn't canon. Halo Reach isn't canon. Here we go. How exactly is Halo Reach not canon? Halo Reach. Okay, here we go. Throwback. Halo Reach canon. HaloReach.isnotcanon.net, a blog site dedicated to criticizing the story of Halo Reach, is still up and running for more than 10 years later. I don't think it's still up now. No, it's gone. This post was made 3 years ago. I was there, Gandalf, when everyone hated Reach. See, most Halo games get shit on when they release. It's not just a 343 thing. It's not just a 343 Halo Studios bad thing. Every single Halo game that has come out, except for Combat Evolved, has had these has been criticized to death and back, to hell and back. There is no instance, I believe, outside of Halo 1 where, like, I think even Halo 3 ODST got shit for not being a full game, for being priced at $60 and not being a full game. People can pretend that it didn't get shit for that. It did get shit for that. It was given so much shit. People were criticizing it. I don't remember if that was before it released or if it was because after it released. All I remember is it got criticized for being a DLC with a price tag of a full game. I'm not sure if like that changed at all, but I do remember that being a thing. Reach got the thing because it wasn't canon to the book. Yeah, no. Every Halo has had some bullshit with people saying it's the worst game ever. And then a couple days later, everyone's just like, oh, this is the best game ever. How? No, everyone loves it. It's not just a Halo Studios / 343 thing. It's both companies. Both companies have had to deal with it. I think Halo 2 got a fuck ton of like problems because we play as the Arbiter and the Covenant speak English now. It's not just like one or the other. It's both. Everything got shit. Everything got shit on. Everything got to deal with shit. It's just an unfortunate problem that the Halo devs seem to have to deal with. Yeartide Apex Incandescent. Yeah. It's just something that the devs at 343/Halo Studios have to deal with. Even Bungie have to deal with it. It's not... I'm not going to say it's not, like, fair, because people are allowed to have their own opinions. If people still think Halo 5 and Halo 4 are shit to this day, that's their opinion. Even Halo Infinite has people that don't like it. It's completely up to them if they do not like it or not. If they like it or not. I'm not going to tell people that they have to like it, so long as they don't tell me that I shouldn't be allowed to like something. It's just how it is. Just how Halo be. Should be a guy. The guy should have spawned in. I should have game music turned on because game music's so good. But yeah, no. Halo 3, those are the two prominent things I remember. Halo, and when I say I remember, I don't mean I searched up the websites myself, because I was at the age where I played game. Where I played game and enjoy game. I didn't really play game, be like, oh, something's wrong. Let me go search up online to see what other people think. No, I was at the age where I didn't search up reasons to hate things on the internet. It's like, I guess it depends on when you messed with things. Like, I didn't search up stuff when I was at the age of looking at things on the internet, so I didn't really think about it that bad. I need 30 riches, I believe. But yeah, no, I believe that it's always just like this thing where every new Halo game will always be hit with a wave of people hating it at the start. Oh shit, I got way more than I was supposed to. Am I going to be able to charge this? Ow. Oh, you're kidding. That little thing on the side. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to collect 29, then leave the thing, collect 1, and then do the thing. And that should be a good way to keep my buff up. I got stuck on these little things here. But yeah, no, I think it's going to happen with every Halo game. I think no matter how perfect Halo Studios makes a Halo game, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be received well at the beginning. Because now we're getting like all the posts about how Halo Infinite was the best Halo game ever. Like I said, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I can't control what people think. And neither can you. You can definitely annoy people until they believe what you believe. But that's not an honest opinion. That's someone trying to get you to shut the fuck up. It's always my favorite thing when it comes to people arguing online. A lot of the time, it's not them trying to get you to think like them. It's just the other person's probably trying to just get you to shut up. Okay. Now I collect 9. Okay. Now I should need 1 more. That was not enough, apparently. No! Oh my god, they're all exploding. And Oh, they're down here. I thought it was 30. Does the boss one slowly go down the longer you don't do it? Because I have to stand in the center, it's hard to keep burning fists up and the thing. Like, I would need to weaken one of the bosses. I would need to weaken one of the secondary bosses and then do the thing. God, I hate the camera being like that. Okay, I'll grab like 5 here. Yeah, do more of that. That should be enough. Is it not 20? Or is it not 30? And all the dregs are dead. I think they all jumped in the thing. That's not good, because if the dregs are dead, it means I can't get my buff again. Dregs? Dregs, please spawn in. Oh, that's not good. Without the Burning Fist buff, I'm doing no damage. Come on. There we go. Where'd my hammer go? Where is my hammer? Do not tell me it fell into the river and just insta-exploded. I'm gonna die to burden. Okay, that still charges that. There are dregs over here. We kill these guys. Okay. Should be enough. It is not enough somehow. How many do I need? Is it 60? Is it like 60 or something? Am I like going insane? Ugh. Oh my god, no. Oh, you bastard. Ugh. At least I can still get burning fists by just punching them. It changed. How much is it? There we go. Nope. There's no way you're supposed to land. Okay. Cool. It's like 60 or something. Apparently. I need like 60 crystals. Okay. I can't sit there and deposit 60 crystals while also still having the buff active. Or having all my solar hammer buffs active. Whoa! 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 You guys did not need to take away that much health from a single blast of your Lord of Wolves. This ain't PvP, bud. God, it's doing the thing where the camera covers the screen again. My character covers the screen by the camera not being in the right spot. I was lucky that the shank took a bunch of damage from my melee. We're 34. You really trying to tell me that that doesn't hit? Yeah, that's what I thought. $44. Okay, yes, I get it. There is a Tracer Shank shooting at me. I understand. Okay, let's deposit the 50 here. And then watch as the game changes the requirement to 50. Can you stop bouncing that way? Yeah, it's 60. Which you can very much tell is a number designed for 3 players. Okay. Oh, you little shit. Oh, you're kidding. Now you decide to fly down. I don't know if I can kill it with... Are you kidding? I use my super and it doesn't do the swing because there's a lockout. It's all because of this stupid shank flying down when I go for a hammer on him. Alright, this time I don't even have to wait for... like the thing. I can just go straight for killing. I just need the guy who drops the item that I need. I'm still surprised how much damage, like, unpowered melee did to that boss. Like, I was also doing Scorch. Okay. I was also doing Scorch damage on that boss, so I was igniting him with an unpowered melee. And I get super off this straight away, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop super on the thing. Just to pick them all up. That's good. The Tracer Shank making me slowly turn is annoying. I'm going to pop super on the thing because I'm not going to die to the boss if I pop super. Grab these. Grab that. Assuming none of them fell in the water, I should be able to go. Yep. A perfect 60. How little damage this super does to that Tracer Shank is dumb. Okay, reload, please. Reload, please. Jesus. I got the sword. Fuck. I don't want the sword. Eyes Luna. Eyes Luna! What does the sword even get? It's an aggressive. I swear this used to be a vortex frame. Did they change this to an aggressive frame? Because I remember it being vortex. Okay, Eyes Luna. Crystalline Corpse Bloom. Slide shot. Ooh, Mega Neura. Not the best roll, but I don't mind it. I've been wanting a tiered Eyes Luna for a while. Yeah, this is what I mean. These guns just feel so good. I'm pretty sure the song that I'm humming is the song that fights in that boss fight. What can Eyes Luna roll? It's got Crystalline Corpse Bloom, and I know it has Headstone, but can they be rolled together? Yeah. No. Headstone and Crystalline Corpse Bloom are in the same roll. I did have a choice between Mega Neura and Firefly, though. Holy shit! Mega Neura does way more damage than Firefly. I guess Firefly gives the reload speed boost, but hang on. I need to go to the target range, see if I can cause an explosion. I know it won't cause the thing to explode, which is the downfall. Unless Mega Neura has a delay, it won't cause Crystalline Corpse Bloom to explode. '74 range is still good. This gun has really good stat distribution. Now, it's not Headstone. It's going to take 2 kills. So I'll cause the explosion through that. I guess it's in a big pile of enemies. It'll still do stuff. The upside to Crystalline Corpse Bloom over Headstone is that Corpse Bloom keeps activating while Headstone has a cooldown. I'm not sure why Corpse Bloom has a cooldown. Let me boot up my stasis build. It's my fit for stasis, by the way. It does shatter crystals. I need these guys to be more close together. So let's run a combatant wave. I need to should have destroyed all the crystals first. Okay, start a combatant wave. Stop the combatant wave. Kill you. Kill you. Oh, but the explosions for when they die count towards corpse bloom. Right. Right, okay. We might actually have a good weapon on our hands here. Mega Neura Crystalline Cosmo. I want to give this a shot. We still need to do one more Pinnacle Ops. I'm going to give this a try in the Pinnacle Ops. I haven't run Ayers Luna in a hot minute. Oh, Zavala has my weapon too. Hang on. Dog's barking. Gotta figure out what he's barking about. Okay. I have returned. Let's see what Zavala's selling for his weapon. Indeed. Oh, it's a sword. Vortex frame. Actually, do I have any more of the Age tool? Age of Heroes?
One victory is never enough.
Hero of Ages. I don't have any. I don't have any of the original ones. I can check though. It was a vortex frame. They did change it. Originally, it was a vortex frame. Then they changed it to a heavy frame. Don't know why they've done that, but they did. I'm assuming people wanted a vortex frame. Maybe we didn't have an arc vortex frame. All right, Pinnacle Ops.
Ikora and I have our disagreements, but we
Ooh.
always resolve them and
That's unfortunate. Which one should we do? I haven't done Operation Seraph Shields in years. The Whisper. I haven't done Contest of Elders in a long while. This isn't matchmaking. And I don't want to do another one of those.
If the hive may rise again,
The Hive.
I wonder what it says about us.
Guardian. Guardian. Coil still gives special gear. I'll do Contest of Elders because apparently it's supposed to be the shortest match made activity here. I am curious though because it does look like Meganura can proc Crystalline Corpse Bloom. One day, young hawk, thou shalt sail beneath the silvered moon, which is a reference to Hawk Moon, the exotic version of Aya's Luna. I do have ornaments for this. No, I have ornaments for Ostringer. I have an Ostringer ornament. This one. Prized Ivory and Broken Bird to be healed. I think the game loaded in. We should change what I'm attuning right now. Oh well.
I can practically smell that place through the Guardian's data stream.
It seems everyone I speak to has been to the Prison of Elders.
The people you know intersect with a lot of bad blood. I'm sorry you're involved at all.
I wish we could demolish it. What good does it serve? Or represent?
It was cool. I have a feeling that's fake. Yeah, it's fake. God, Crystalline Corpse Bloom is just better headstone now that I'm using it. Like, I don't think there's really a point to use the normal one. To use headstone. I guess headstone is used if you can't get multi-kills very quickly. Oh my god. If only I could get more stuff off of the thing. Like, I just don't think, what's it called? Oh god. Was I talking too much shit? Good thing I fully heal off doing that. I see Hagen Cuties, Lockie's lies. How you doing, Rocco? Yeah, this might actually be my favorite hand cannon now. Or my favorite stasis hand cannon. Yeah, you got him. Dude, Aya's Luna, my guy. Mildly impressive. God, I miss old Prison of Elders. I kind of wish Prison of Elders came back. I wish for this update they were like, you know what, we're doing a D1 DLC. We're doing a D1 DLC for this game that allows you to play D1 activities. I did not consent. I did not consent to be crushed by a Cabal ball. Okay. What? Got it. Yeah, look at all those crystals. I'm a crystal maker. I feel like you could probably try to do the same thing with Firefly, but this does more damage, which equals more crystal. My god, all the explosions. They set off old crystals and create new ones. One is disappointed. Fuck you. Model prisoner. Do people really use stasis crystal? I feel like stasis crystals are good DPS wise. And Tectonic Harvest makes it really good on Titan.
I hope
First prisoner to reach exit will be granted freedom. Warden's promise.
Defeat all combatants on your traversal. Oh, you're telling those guys that they could leave if they they escape first. Ah, Diamond Lance, let's go!
Success. You
Combatant melee attacks is significantly more powerful. Okay. Is this going to be a melee boss? I believe they revived Taniks in this season. It feels so good to use this. The Machinist.
the bird. The machine.
Oh, it just makes so many crystals. It's just a stasis crystal making machine. It's better than the... I had a pulse rifle that I used that had both headstone and corpse bloom. And I think I stopped using it because it was... It just felt bad. Yes, destroy my crystals on him. Holy shit.
Poison gas.
That's about halfway, huh? How could you be upset? Wait, hang on. How could you be disappointed? We killed the boss so quickly.
Another.
You know what? Maybe I should. Ooh, Grid Skipper. Maybe I should try making a Prison of Elders like experience in Halo.
Reward. Punishment. You wanted this. Many fights await you.
Okay, let's keep going. Man! Mm.
Them dead.
Ew, Ravager's shield burning and doing that. God, it's such a fun weapon. I just like 140s. 140 RPM hand cannons are more fun than regular hand cannons. I just realized me killing one guy and then letting Meganura kill the others still counts as multi-kills. So I'm still getting it off one kill if I get the explosion. Look at that. Already spawned a crystal. Hello. I don't remember what... Oh yeah, this thing is explosive light, that's right. Explosive light chill clip. I remember I used to use explosive light with Galahorn rock with Galahorns. I don't know, I just really like making primary weapons work alongside my element.
Your victory tells the tale.
20 res. He tried to jump past me. I just used him as a way to push myself. Oh, Lucent Hive.
Creatures of the light, arise.
So were it only Guardians that were sent here to kill the creatures that they have locked up here, or did Awoken like use this place as training? I never actually knew.
Kill them dead, Guardian.
Ring the Lucent Bell. Bong. Lightblade. Wait, how the fuck did the Lightblade get here? Okay, they are very tanky. Had to use heavy ammo there. Okay. Yeah, I just like it when my primary weapon can do a lot of stuff.
You put on a good show for us, Scott.
Wait, is that it? Oh, we already hit S. We already S tier. That's cool. That was quick than I thought it would be.
A test of your reef.
Oh, we just have to get to the end. There's no needing to kill everything in front of us. Run! There we go.
Success. You
So is this like final boss? Ammo generation's at a lower rate. I barely use my heavy and special, so it doesn't matter. Let's see, there's fire sticks on the floor. Rally. I should be able to instantly kill the boss with my super.
powerful scion
Never mind.
ready for a battle of will.
That doesn't seem very fair. I'm assuming we throw these at the thresher. Oh, that's the only way you can deal damage to it. Oh, and then the Scion's gonna come out and then you kill the... Right. This guy's tangle's in the way! Okay, put his tangle in the way. Scion Commander. You didn't have to use your supers too. Okay, I got this one. One's down. Oh my. What? Oh, there's decoys. Okay, so ones look like Scorn mines, the others look like Fallen mines, I'm assuming. That guy's using the shitty one. Hi, Kelos. Nice. That was easy. We hit S tier before we even got to the boss. I love this hand cannon already. Hello. Oh shit, another round? What? I thought that was it. Oh, hell yeah, Paragon. Actually, I think I've gotten so many of those as Paragons.
Reward, punishment. You warden this. You are my favorite. Only.
I thought that was it. This keeps going? Surely this is the last one.
All-consuming.
Oh, we got taken. Oh, hello. Grims hear the call. Okay, 6.
Kill them dead, Guardian.
Scorch Cannon final blows. Nobody's using the Scorch Cannon. Nobody's gonna use that shit. If he has 3, then we're good. Yeah, he did not collect any. Okay. Oh, I love stasis. I always hated stasis when it first released. Shut up, Warden. Nobody cares. Chuck that over there. Hell yeah. If only Titan had, if only Tectonic Harvest or Grim Harvest gave grenade energy or something.
You put on a good show for us, Guardian.
You can see the ship, or the pyramid ship stuff just going through.
Exit will be granted freedom. Warden's promise.
That has to be it.
Judged a victor.
Just shatter the entire room. Don't know how those guys are struggling to get up here, but they are. Welcome. And we're back in the Lucent Hive room. Oh, does that mean we're fighting the Lucent Hive boss now? Okay, buddy. Oh no, he's using Word of Crota. Ooh, one of each class.
Servants of war. Unleashed.
Are they actually called Lucent Hunter, Lucent Titan, and Lucent Warlock? God, it's so funny how much damage this does. Oh, cool. Oh, they are called Lucent Warlock and Lucent Titan. Get away from my teammate! I am the Titan here. It's insane how we go on a full-on warpath during Forsaken, only for us to come back and only for these guys to come back and think that we're not going to do the same thing as last time. Yeah, let the Warlock kill it. It's in the warlock's nature to kill warlocks.
Are my favorite. Only.
Oh, right. Then you go back to the center, and then a big boy spawns, and you kill the big boy. We're in. All right, we're in. Oh. Oh no, you go here.
With the House of Light again.
Yes. We appreciate the aid of the Hunter Vanguard.
Of course. You're as much a part of the city as anyone. That said, I'm leaving the tonics to you, Guardian. You smell like jet fuel and basil.
Why basil? Basil just seems so out of nowhere. You smell like jet fuel and basil, like the top, like not the topping, the thing that you put on top of your food. All right, grab that, grab that, grab that. Oh, that's a lot of level ups. Sorrow's Verse, what I get. Not a great roll. Put it on Mythoclast or some shit. And what catalyst? Winterbite. Ooh, haha. One I don't want. I see where you're getting at. You're gonna give me shit that I don't want, and then not give me the stuff I do want. I will take that though. That exotic gauntlets though. Tier 5 Nightshade. Oh my god, I have so much payout. Still barely anything. That's just infinite ammo on a primary. What the fuck? I didn't realize you could get that precision buff on primary weapons. I thought that was like a sniper rifle only thing. Imagine that on a really good scout rifle or something. Oh my god. I'm joining the Solstice gang. Solstice gang. I always like the Solstice Hunter cloaks that have the Hunter symbol on the back. Rapid hit opening shot's a pretty damn good roll, but I'm not going to take it. Inbound surveillance. Rapid hit, lucky shot, shoot to loot, frenzy, kinetic tremors, redirection. See, that can work. Plus it's got a range master work. Take those. Clinical ops gear. It's armor, but it's not tier 5, so it doesn't matter. Okay, I think we should call it there. I think we're going to call it there, chat. Someone found truth. No. All right. I think we will call it there as there's no more for me to do. Who is live? We're gonna go raid Waichu. Raid Saru. Error 404 raid message not found. I hope everyone has a good day, night, whatever time it is. And I hope to see everyone tomorrow.